Hello, man with deep voice.
How are you?
I'm fine. Listen,
Good.
the goal of this little meeting of ours,
Say what?
the goal of this little meeting of ours is to get you on American Idol, okay?
It's dear.
I'm
Thanks.
little, I'm little, but I'm tenacious, if nothing else. So keep it clean, okay?
Keep it clean.
Yeah, we need G-rated. This is a Disney interview.
I don't curse during interviews.
I
Believe it or not.
know you're so good. I referred to you very recently as a random.
A random?
Yes, and it's a very loving term. We can't
Doesn't
quite.
sound like it.
No, no, no. We can't quite figure out why we love you so much, but we do. And you keep randomly popping up everywhere.
Well, why would that make me random? I don't understand.
I don't know. I have to make up my own words because there's not nearly enough words in the English or Spanish language for me to use, the lexicon that everyone else does. So I moved from fabulicious to random. But why is everyone being a big old meanie to you on the internet?
Yes. Sorry about that. What did you say?
Why is everyone being a big old meanie to you on the internet?
It's not everybody. Actually, people who are supportive are incredibly supportive. It's really mainly Perez and that other website, which I won't even bother mentioning.
Well, you already mentioned Perez, which is a waste of time because
Yeah.
he has no
Well,
soul.
I don't know. A nasty. the girls can get very nasty when they want to.
Isn't it unfortunate though? I mean, Howard Stern's being nice.
Yeah. But no one's. I don't think anyone's come out against him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know, but
Um,
he's being nice to you, and he's not nice to anyone. You got Howard Stern to be nice
well,
to you.
I like Howard. Well, actually, despite what people might think about Howard or his show or the nature of his show, he's actually kind of a cool guy.
He's
So,
he's genius in my opinion.
and,
He's genius in my opinion.
well, aside from that, just someone to sit down and talk to, he's a cool guy. And you know, certainly not envious in any way. Um, but
Of your
I don't
Uber
know.
fabness.
We don't need to discuss the
Yeah,
nature
we
of
don't
who
need
I
to
am.
talk about him. Okay, so how are we gonna get you on American Idol?
Hmm.
Cause
Well, I don't know. I don't think there's any real way to. You can't. No one's gonna force them to do anything. They'll make their decision. And although everyone, I mean, the people at Fremantle are keeping a very tight lid on this. You know,
yes.
and they're not really talking to anybody
Well,
in the press about what their criteria are or what their decision making process is. So.
I'm gonna put on my really really smart person glasses right now so we can figure this out. Okay? Because when they're on, it's like magic. But so what's the process? I mean, you decided, or I don't know how it happened.
Like, you mean how did it all happen?
Yeah.
How did this occur? Um, Actually, it occurred sort of kind of as a joke. A friend of mine and I were watching some entertainment news program, and um, they were saying that Simon Cowell was thinking about leaving the show. And my friend was like, "Well, let's put a page up and just say, you want to be a judge. You want to take, you'd like to take Simon's seat on Facebook." And so we did. You know, it wasn't really something that I thought out very much. But we put the page up, and it got incredible amount of support. Everyone who, within a couple of days, there were 600 people on
I
there,
know, I saw,
and
and I was one of
and
them.
which of course was a bad number, I suppose, for some people. I think that's too few. But anyway, there
Well,
was
that's because people on Facebook are
one comment
lazy.
was a negative one,
I need to
and
talk to my 3,500 BFFs on Facebook and tell them to represent. Because, of course, I know each and every one of them personally.
well,
Ah!
tell them to go to the Facebook page and make a comment as to whether or not they. I don't need the negative ones, but I'm
I'm
sure
going to make a
whatever.
positive comment.
We take them all. Anyway, so it all sort of started, and Perez made a comment on it, and then it got on the Insider and a few of the entertainment shows, and it kind of ballooned into this funny thing. And I was like, and my friend called me and he's like, "Have you seen the internet?" And let's just put your name in an idol up there, and a bunch of things popped up, and I was like, maybe this is actually a good idea.
And how are you qualified, you big old meanie?
How am I qualified? My big old meanie? Well, let's see. I was, I was very responsible for creating and keeping one of the biggest pop stars around.
Oh, who would that be? Kathump. I want to hear that name drop. Kathump. Who would that be?
That would be Madonna.
Oh, her. How do you know her, Christopher?
Here's the thing. I know exactly what it takes to. I know exactly the kind of determination, the kind of drive, and the kind of ambition and talent it takes to become a star like that, and to stay there. I know a star when I see one. I've been through it. I've been through it all. I've met too many of them not to know already. And I've been in this business for a long time.
And you've been on Janet Dickinson, so enough said.
I was.
Exactly. I love that one. You did her bedroom. I know.
Yeah, that put me right over the top.
It did. That took you into like A-list.
Well,
that took you into like the world of A-listers.
Right. Actually, it probably dragged me down into the C-list.
Oh, come on now. Kathy Griffin has taught us all that there's...
Janice is something in particular, and, whatever.
But, well, it's really interesting because Greg Louganis almost got on Dancing with the Stars through a Facebook campaign.
He did? I read in People that, I actually was sitting waiting to talk to my agent 2 days ago about this very subject. I was reading in People magazine that he wanted to be. I didn't know that he had campaigned to get on. It was. Put him on, actually.
It was.
They don't.
I was surprised. Actually, now I'm going to put on my Uberfab trendy glasses since we're talking about these things because I don't have to be a smart person at the moment. But yeah, he had.
So, wait, so what are you wearing?
What?
We're keeping this clean.
We have to. We have to keep it clean. I'm going to put Disney music behind it.
Okay.
Okay?
So you're putting on your trendy glasses now.
Right, because we're talking trendy stuff.
Right.
So,
seeing near or far?
You know what? These glasses are more stylish than functional.
I see.
Yes, they don't have a lot of feng shui going on in them. They're too small to actually work, and they're bifocals. But you won't tell anyone, will you?
You just did.
I know, but uh-oh.
I don't have to.
My secret is out. So you don't really know the process. No one knows.
So that basically is that's what happened, and then I've been recently just now getting calls to do. People want to talk about it. I'm thinking that I'd do a couple weekly magazines next week, and look, I watch the show. I think that it would be nice to actually have someone sitting at the table that really knows from the ground up exactly the kind of thing that you really have to go through to get that to really be that big. And I totally get what I at first I didn't quite understand what Ellen was doing there, but I get it now.
She's really wonderful.
Pardon?
I really dig her on the show.
Well, I get it. I totally get it, and at first I didn't quite understand, but now it makes sense. And I'm not I'm not like Simon Cowell. I am.
No, you have a good haircut.
We may have a couple of similar attributes, but we are very different, and there's no way that I would make an attempt to copy that. He did his thing, and he does it his way, and it works for the show. And so, it's not. It's not an act of hubris in which I approach this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think it's high time for you to be a judge in American Idol. I do.
Well, we'll see what they say.
And
But anyway, so that's how that all happened and how it evolved.
We could dress the stage with your art.
Pardon?
We could dress the Idol stage with your art.